never come to Everygreen Cemetery without visiting Cora. We're headed that way. But these are the Moose Lodge places. There are a lot of old burials here in this region. This is a huge cemetery. Clearly a child, though I can't read it. Very well-maintained cemetery up here in North Jacksonville. Well, I should say up on North Main. We're walking to Cora. Cora, who's Cora? Cora Crane. Cora Crane was the marvelously infamous madam, the premier madam in Jacksonville. Civil War infantry. I did a video about Cora, World War I. She did much more than just run a brothel. And those flowers you see, those are the roses I left the last time I was here. I'm here today on the lookout for woodmans of the world. I already see one. This is the part of the cemetery that I would walk around if I was going to walk in one area. These are all very old placements. One of the things that Cora did is in the part of town where this happened, so Jacksonville's Storyville essentially, where the brothels were, I should say where the good brothels were, we're in a part of town called La Villa. The girls that killed themselves, she paid for their burials here. There are at least 4, I am told, by workers in the front desk that she paid for, along with a gentleman that her very jealous husband murdered because he believed that she was having an affair with him. Anyway, this is a woodman right here. (1907). It doesn't have the usual woodman insignia, dim tacit, the woodman insignia that says, in Latin, "In silence he speaks," but that's definitely a woodman. Here by Cora. All right, so yes, I'm here at Evergreen today, and I'm going to keep driving around, looking for woodmen. The founder of Jacksonville is somewhere in this massive cemetery. Isaiah Hart is his name. I don't know where his grave is. I haven't found it, nor have I asked. You would have to ask where someone was buried. You couldn't possibly just walk around and find out. There are a lot of cemeteries here that really stimulate my desire to learn how to clean stones. Oh my dear. Oh my goodness. One died on November 26th, 1899, and one died on November 21st, 1900. There we have a veteran. Oh, this is a beautiful cemetery. They also have a Carolyn chapel with Carolyn bells. Perhaps you'll have a chance to hear those while I'm here today. I don't know the schedule. There are so many stones here that need cleaning. Anyway. Let's continue. That's Cora right there. Those are the roses I left her. I love that. All right. Back we go for more woodmen. Still at Evergreen Cemetery in Jacksonville. Found another woodman here. $19.19. They stopped making them in the 20s due to cost. Doom tacit. Olamt. In silence he speaks. Henry Hartley. I'm told that the stubs of broken branches oftentimes indicate deaths in the family. We're in a place here with a lot of old stones, so let's look around a little bit more while we're here. Let's go over here to this one. Patrick Curran. Looks like we have a child here. Born 1913, died 1927. Looks like we have another child here. (1912 to 1928). There's another woodman. There's another woodman in the same area. This is quite an elaborate one. Passetti. This is a very important St. Augustine name. Some of the original families, the original Menorcan families that walked up the 70-some odd miles from the failed Turnbull plantation to be a part of St. Augustine. Francis Lloyd, 1868 to 1895. Oh my goodness. Evergreen Cemetery sits at 4535 North Main Street in the large and significant city of Jacksonville, Florida. It was established in 1880, currently standing on 200 acres. Mrs. Margaret Jameson was the first interment in April of 1881. Several acres were sold to the Archdiocese of Jacksonville for a Catholic portion near the front, south side. You've seen photos of that here. Over the years, various groups donated land for their specific group of members: Masons, Oddfellows, Fire Department, St. Luke's Hospital, and the Episcopal Diocese as well. In 1911, Evergreen Cemetery purchased 27 acres of the adjacent Woodlawn Cemetery, which is across the railroad tracks. In 1976, Evergreen Cemetery purchased St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery for Roman Catholic burials only. You have also seen that today. There are many significant people laying here. Jacksonville's founder, Isaiah Hart, as I mentioned before, lies here, along with 5 governors. Napoleon Bonaparte Broward, a name any Floridian will recognize. George Franklin Drew, Ossian Bingley Hart, William Sherman Jennings, and John Welborn Martin. 4 U.S. Senators: Nathan Pilliman Pryor, William James Bryan, Duncan Upshaw Fletcher, James P. Taliaferro. The architect Henry Clutho, the gentleman accredited with rebuilding Jacksonville after the Great Fire of 1901, rests here. I've done a video about the burning of Jacksonville and Clutho, if you're interested. There are also 10 Jacksonville mayors, 2 Pulitzer Prize winners, 3 Titanic survivors, silent film producer Richard E. Norman, who is discussed in the Clutho video, Hall of Fame baseball player Bill Thayer, and several minor leaguers, and my dear Cora Crane. The Jacksonville Jewish Center owns the Jewish area of the cemetery, which you have seen bits of. The old Mount Olive Black Cemetery is in the back section across the railroad tracks. There are 3 significant ghosts here. One is known as the Lady in Violet. There's also a man in old-fashioned attire who walks around the old graves, it is told, and there is strange magnetic activity that occurs by what is called the ugly angel. You saw a photo of the ugly angel.